at the conclusion of President Zelensky's much publicized trip to the United States, a slew of Western media outlets have come out with headlines trumpeting Ukrainian successes on the battlefield, especially at a time when those successes are desperately needed after 4 months of grinding warfare. And it has been difficult to conceal the losses that Ukraine has endured during those 4 months of warfare. Now, all of these reports are strikingly similar to what we heard at the end of August, and they are all citing the Ukrainian military about successes near Verbavoye, Zaporozhye region. They all sound similar because they are exactly what we heard at the end of August, when indeed Ukraine first reached the defensive lines that they are now boasting about reaching. At the end of August, Ukraine ceased using military vehicles, tanks as well as armored personnel carriers, infantry, fighting vehicles, those vehicles that were supplied by the West and which burned all across Zaporozhye region. For 3 weeks since then, Ukraine has only used infantry assaults, so sent manpower, infantry at defended Russian positions to break through Russian lines, and those haven't met with success. We were in the village of Verbavoye and traveled just outside several days ago when Ukraine resumed this tactic of mass armored offensives. And indeed, we filmed where the front line is, a scant kilometer or two past the Russian defensive line, the first Russian defensive line that they breached in August. There has been no progress since, and as a result of this latest Ukrainian offense. Indeed, as we were there, while we were there, 600 meters from us, a German Marder infantry fighting vehicle, as well as a Ukrainian BMP 82, were destroyed along with 11 other vehicles.
The sun rises over Verbavoye. It is here that Ukraine's much hyped summer offensive broke. These fields are a graveyard for thousands of Ukrainian soldiers. But something is wrong. Smoke screens stretch for kilometers. They aren't Russian.
Волна, я Лев, да, я взлетаю сейчас.
Лев, в двух словах, какая работа сейчас будет происходить?
Сейчас будем смотреть, где там движется техника противника, чтобы своевременно поразить огнем артиллерии.
We are with a squad of Spetsnaz troops, Russia's elite special forces. Mars is the commander.
Волна, я Лев, вижу технику. 3 единицы, 4, 5 единиц наблюдаю, готов корректировать огонь артиллерии. Бейте по 53-й точке, я подведу.
In reality, there were many more. We did not yet know that this was just the first wave.
After throwing out smoke screens, it was suspected that there were enemy vehicles
4 БМП, 1 танк, 4 БМП, 1 танк.
on move, and now we have now confirmed that there are four APCs, armored personnel carriers, and the Ukrainian tank. А какой танк известно, нет?
Нет.
Unidentified tank for now.
Тур пошел. Нормально.
Второй идет. Разрывы.
A Ukrainian armored vehicle with about a dozen crew and troops on top takes a direct hit. Those still able run for cover. Others sprawl, injured and dying. Suddenly, a second projectile slams in. No one will help these injured. Their comrades will leave them here to die.
Ukrainian infantry, disgorged by these APCs, is now on the retreat. At least one squad out of one vehicle is now retreating under fire.
Это молот, посадка.
This-
53-я точка.
This isn't going well for the
Южная окраина
Ukrainians.
молота. Смотри, вот 2 Макс Про брошены. Ну, какая-то их иностранная безделушка.
A few hundred meters away, what appears to be an American-supplied Max Pro armored vehicle also burns. No one saw the contingent get out. It is a horrible end.
Горит.
Что подбили?
Подбили. Вот, валит дым. Волна, я Лев, подтверждаю. 71-я точка, уничтожена 1 единица техники противника.
Марс, а что сейчас подтверждение ты записал? Что уничтожили?
Еще одну БМП противника уничтожили.
То есть всего сколько уже?
Уже 3 за час.
И какое там движение у пехоты наблюдается?
Пехота вся уничтожена тоже вместе с этой БМП. По крайней мере, живых вокруг нее не видно.
It is a massacre. Ukrainian conscripts sent on a suicidal charge are cut down along the front line. But while Russian artillery reaps its deadly toll, Ukraine's guns target the defenders.
Within direct range of vision, that was an American-supplied cluster shell, 155 millimeter cluster shell, detonating in that strip of forest over there.
While it wasn't aimed at us, at that point, Ukrainians hadn't yet found us. It was still sensible to take cover.
Вот мы слышали несколько раз, пролетела и не разорвалась. Это что?
Ну, это вот дефекты, многие боеприпасы
Дорога
тоже
их.
встречаются, то, что не разрыв. То есть она,
Но что-то вот с кассетками прям очень часто получается не разрыв, да?
да, не разрывы и присутствуют.
Вселяет надежду, когда разрывается над тобой.
It had been just 2 hours since the Ukrainian attack began. In those 2 hours, 4 armored vehicles were destroyed, dozens of Ukrainian soldiers killed and injured, and it was just the start. The second wave was already on its way. Murad Gazdiev, RT, from Verbovoye, Zaporozhye region.